Okay, we are broadcasting live. Hello and welcome. I am broadcasting from the University Autónoma de Aguascalientes. This is a public university in Mexico, and this semester we were learning how to write poems. This is a writing class, one semester long writing class, which includes both academic writing and also poetry writing. So today we're going to be working or listening from some students who are fourth semester students who are studying in the BA in English language teaching. And so they have been working the last 4 weeks on working on 4 different poems. Today we're going to be listening from students who wrote limericks, tankas, cinquens, and sonnets. So those are the 4 poems that we're going to be listening to. And a lot of the work that we did was online. I'm going to do a screencast here very quickly and show you the web page. Those of you who are teaching writing, feel free to leave comments below this video. If you have any feedback, any comments about the course itself, or any questions, feel free to post those. What I'll include here in the screencast is just a quick shot of the site, though. So this is the website that the students are using this semester, and they've been accessing the content. It is a face-to-face course, but a lot of the content can be accessed through the website here. So without further ado, if you see me like swatting like this, we've got a lot of flying critters in the room, so that would explain that. So we're going to begin with limericks. We're going to go one by one, and even though this is a live broadcast, there are plans to take this video from YouTube, edit it. We're going to include images, so each student will be sending or choosing an image that associates or represents the poem that they wrote, and they're also going to be uploading their poem as well as their image to their personal blog as well. And all this information can be accessed to the homepage that I showed you earlier. All right, so without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. And we'll begin first with the limericks.
Okay. There was a beautiful miss who wanted a candy kiss, as soft as a leaf, as deep as the sea, a kiss that was full of bliss. Then she met a handsome guy who dreamed of touching the sky and was dying to kiss those beautiful lips and would never say goodbye. That's right. Yeah, thank you.
Okay. The leaves in our forest grow thin as it ever has been. We cannot go back because we attacked our rivers and lands, in fact. But once we have made the choice and hear the internal voice, we have to fix that, and earth will connive to have a good place to rejoice. Okay.
As shy as a cat, she hides. They tell her she has 2 sides. She looks like the moon, her shine cool the sun, so she will crawl back to her pride. As long as the fear remains, she's trapped in between those chains. Her soul can be fixed, her feelings grow mixed, the madness explodes in her brain.
I need you to be alive. If loving you is survive, then rather I fight than being of life and breathing without half-life.
The tree in the dark stood still. The moon will shine through the hill. The flowers will sing. The bird will be king. Love over the world will spill.
I love you as apple pie. To me, you are like the sky, like stars of the night, the glow that they fight for a love that will never die.
To get as high as the sky, we'll show the world we can fly. Together we'll be, if you come with me. I know like a ghost you are shy.
The moon is in love tonight. It jumps and shines in the light. It hides like a cat. It waits for the chat, the change of its life this night.
Your petals are, no, you're like the spring in my room. Your petals are full with your bloom. I see her at flight, she was in a kite, something I like to presume.
Okay. Says, while standing amidst the gorge, I came across this dodgy quartz. It makes me freak out. I'm about to shout. I'm desperately needing a torch.
Try again.
Yes, I want to try again.
That's so fast. Relax.
While standing amidst the gorge, I came across this dodgy quartz. It makes me freak out. I'm about to shout. I'm desperately needing a torch.
There is an angry black sky. The stars really want to cry. Why are you so mad? As the moon so sad? They instead prefer to die.
The eyes that I keep at the night, they glow as the morning light. They tell me to stay, my heart was so great, but shine in your eyes ignite. There was a young lady whose toes were as big as owl nose. We're trouble for her, cause I wasn't where her toes could look like a rose.
Try again.
Okay. There was a young lady whose toes were as big as owl nose. We're a trouble for her, cause I wasn't where her toes could look like a rose.
Music. Your sound, it makes me feel free. Without you, I cannot see. A life has no meaning if absent your being. So lovely you help me to be. Or one more time?
If you want.
Okay, there you go. Music. Your sound, it makes me feel free. Without you, I cannot see. A life has no meaning if absent your being. So lovely you help me to be.
Yeah. That it? Okay. Right, so. Okay, that concludes our limericks. Now we'll start with Mike again, and the next round will be the tankas. Yeah, the tankas.
Strong as the thunder, he used it to fight titans. Somebody took it, and it's fading in the dark. It is buried in the yard.
Do it again. Do it again, Mike. Do it again.
Oh, damn it! Hold on, people. Strong as the thunder, he used it to fight titans. Somebody took it. It is buried in the yard and is fading in the dark.
Good job.
Have you loved someone? It will tear you apart. I learned my lesson about giving all my heart. You'll regret it to your core.
Two souls weakly tied, love kindly rip them apart. They pick up their pride, change their minds, and avoid time. The pain, stop asking questions.
I remember days when the summer breeze smelled sweet, neat, friendly, fragrant. Dark clouds gathered in our sky. Rain took off for summer cheer.
Fur as dark as night, with eyes that shine like the stars, walking to its grave, when the merciless seeker ferociously hunts its prey.
The day might go dark, like the love I have inside, but then you come in, and the warm night turns the light of the path to walk in life.
The tank over?
Yes.
I feel clouds and rain. There is no way out of this. But then I see you, and the time flies with you here. I can't make it without you.
He puts her in a cage. Too much love for a brave bird. Darkness lets her free to find true love with pure peace. Mirror shows the one to love first.
Pretty yellow bird, I see shyness in your eyes, but you want to fly. You'll go as high as the sky, make it till the finish line.
Enigmatic forces lay. There are no intents. A huge sea of stars. Humans want to know more. Curiosity remains.
Warm love like a beach, and my heart is a huge wave. No matter the rain, you love me eternally until the sea becomes dry.
Like spring through the day, this is how green the love feels, but it might turn blue. Pink and red clouds are now black, as a great river ice crack. Walking on thin ice, I'm in the dark and afraid. Light embraces me. The light takes away my fear. I am no longer afraid.
All around her world, landscapes were pretty in pink. Gray views then appeared. Metamorphosis took place in the mind of a young cub.
Okay, the next poem will be the sequence. Right?
Okay. Father, restless warrior, leading, working, learning. He never says no to his boys. True man.
Mother, beautiful son, taking care of us all, loving, hardworking, special, my life.
Sunset, faded picture, rosy, golden, lovely, softly hiding, purely glowing, twilight.
Black wolf, born to be wild, howling, hunting, killing, executing all on your road. Lone wolf.
Puppy, sweet, soft, cuddly, playful, and also kind. Jumping, eating, playing, sleeping, daisy.
Mommy, wonderful love, caring, lovely, pretty. She always paints us smilingly, timeless.
One more time.
Yeah. Mommy, wonderful love, caring, lovely, pretty. She always paints us smilingly, timeless.
Timeless, my life goes slow. Crying in loneliness as the night turns into white snow, I die.
The sea, quiet with peace, blue, wild, and a fresh wind, full of light and deep like the sky, my dream.
Mother, you are full of love, softly brave, wonderful. You are the sun rays in my morning, my life. One kiss, soft lips like silk, cotton love full of songs, words expressed without letters, just a kiss.
Heaven, trumpets singing, angels walking on air, beautiful cloudy paradise, glory. What's love? It is sickness. It's what makes you feel full. Love will make you lose your mind. Don't love.
Butterflies, so peacefully, running around the blooms. I refuse to coldly ignore beauty.
Okay, the last poem now, it will be the sonnet.
Yes.
Lovely sonnets.
The sun can tell how long are his days. The cold is burning him, yet he's a star. His shine is going down inside a maze. He's lost his mind and gone insane so far. The moon does not regret the day she left. She knows that living was the best for her. Her voice was losing strength. It was a death. She wants to feel the space and breathe fresh air. But memories are begging her to stop. She wants to die before to live a slave. The sun has changed and wants the moon to drop. It is too late. She wants to ride the waves. The sun is tired and feels so close to death. I love you, sun, but this is how we end.
As trees that lost their leaves in winter time, the things I've done cannot be left behind. The scars I've left on her are seen as crimes, yet still she feels the same as if she's blind. She sees in me a blue and lustrous prince. Her love is red, and I don't want to see. The lights and doubts I hide can make her wince. My mind come near to deep black seas. Despite I have been two-faced to you now, I do regret the scars I caused in you. Do not ever want to hear you say ciao. Now I can lose her smile, that is my hue. Is it worth to suffer this love, I ask, or will she now have hell to be unmasked?
As hard as finding light in moonless nights, she tries to lift her world as high as clouds. Assumes her life depends on winning fights, but sometimes lets the dark come slow in shrouds. One day, her walls fell down because of love. A boy, he tried to reach her soul and won. Perhaps no good was this. Perhaps no good was this. She felt a dove. Too late, her faith dropped off. The wreck was done. But light showed up, like heat against snow. The calm that follows storms fulfilled the void. The drought is gone. The flowers show and glow. No risk, no more. The endless hurt destroyed. She might have lost her way, but found herself. Another crack to place in heartache's shelf.
Across a forest branch, a hero lay, asleep, not knowing chosen destiny. A courier rushed, for it was the day, to save a land beyond the eyes could see. The monster showed its face upon the land. With darkest hands, a demon stole the night. So then the hero went, with sword in hand, to find the evil that he soon would fight. This journey took him far to distant seas, as well as deserts, rivers, over time. A lot of demons waited, calm like trees. The hero stopped them briskly through the grind. The hero killed the beast of evil claws. Behold, the hero strongly won the cause.
You live within my life I give to you. Your first will be my last, no turning back. Unhappy tears they'll cry as cool as dew, because my days of light will soon be black. I fear not death, my soul in peace will be, enclosed by golden clouds and holy grace. Inside your heart I'll always be, you see. Just close your eyes to feel my sweet embrace. Time has passed like an oak tree you have grown. Your roots nailed to the ground have made you strong. My memory, like leaves the wind has blown, to this reality I don't belong. Don't ever let my image fade away, for in your heart I'll always hope to stay.
If you let me help you with your dark heart, I will turn your life with my bright light, and promise I never let you apart. The life and death will change like day to night. The moon, the stars, and your beautiful eyes. It makes me feel like life's on your smile. I'll be where your heart and soul will rise, forever on your side, not for a while. But if the storms will not allow our show, you must be good and wait that it flows. Like air that way, the voice, the noise, the glow. You can't believe our love will not survive. So if our love cannot pass through the day, the ways I will do to you, it make you stay.
Create the lightning, listen to the roar. Your smile, the moon has shown your face outside. As lightning strikes, my heart just... Create the lightning, listen to the roar. Your smile, the moon has shown your face outside. As lightning strikes, my heart just starts to soar. Forget what they say, put those words away. She sees the air, it wraps around her face. As love can show, you know it never ends. This world she leaves behind has left no trace, but you can see how everyone pretends. You try to cry, but tears will not come out. Your face has washed the night away tonight. The wind just took it all out and about, a trace of life I take without a fight. You haunt the ghosts, and they cannot resist. Just as my lips can wait, they won't be kissed.
The city was beauty like the spring, in the middle of the soul of the field. An unexpected surprise that time brings, the destiny will give her the love shield. The wind blew her in the air, a bright blue. In front of her was a miracle of love. She finally found a way to pursue, so she flew fast to him like a white dove. He felt the breeze inside of his heart. He silently talked to her brown eyes. The atmosphere was colored as art. They realized that will be their paradise. Distance ain't move away their future life. That endless love said she will be his wife.
I start to dream with you with a grown up. I see your walk and feel your dreamy soul. You walk to me and I feel broken up. I really feel that you can make me laugh. Then you arrive and I can feel alive. I feel you give me breath, you keep me bright. If down the sea I go, I'll with you survive. You take my breath away with eyes of night. But we sometimes can sleep in bed of ice. I know that we can be over the rocks. You can give me smiles, you can kill me twice. And the lovely Toby, I am with you. So long I let my hair to rule my head, so long we will be always hand in hand.
You're jocund as you got immersed in joy. And everywhere you look, a light is shed. Euphoria that should all hearts employ. It's bright and colorful as fish widespread. A journey with no obstacles in sight. Your dreams and nightmares I've got to pursue. And travel overseas during this night. But how then? I just wouldn't have a clue. Connecting feelings, creating abyss? I cannot do that. I don't fit in molds. A huge steamroller wrecks my loving kiss. Consecutive uncertainty beholds. So while your love draws the heart to leave, the reason of that day I hadn't seen.
You are my compass in a rainy day, so gray, crazy day full of cotton clouds. You always will take me in the right way and never let me lose myself in crowds. You teach me how to say love with my eyes. Lightning teaches a thunder when to start. Will not matter if it is telling lies. Now I am with you, connected by the heart. Two different souls are joined by the love. As long as I am with you, my heart beats. If there is a storm, please give me a shot to report your rainbow over the streets. My sister, dear, your brain is full of dreams. You wish to paint a shining world that gleams.
The life was yesterday, tomorrow please. You sow short steps and hold long memories. In healing wounds and heart, the pain will ease. Must walk through winding roads with enemies. When you're alive, the perfect dream will rise. Beyond the highest mountain you will fly. Against the 100,000 million lies, you have to bring your soul upon the sky. But life might end becoming dust and air. The darkness is here, the heart won't beat again. No right to choose it dying, death is fair. It steals your breath as warriors had been slain. Now is it worth to be alive and fight, or sleep with endless nightmares every night?
There are some days and moments, no small things, that have a smell like yours. The day was made by pink, as beautiful and fresh as springs. The sun embraced it all, there was no shade. All memoirs, beautiful thoughts, full of grace. They haunt me, silence roaming when I think of him. At silence, doesn't matter the place. At silence, can do anything but think. He is the darkest silence in my heart. He thought about nothing else apart himself. Afraid, he made of pain some kind of art. I loved what used to be, sad, nameless self. I'm lonely, unloved. Hate is all I feel. Condemned to love no more, afraid I kneel.
They met one joyful and colorful day. A union pure of youthful hearts awake. A bond of trust began with no delay. They wished upon a star with no mistake. A feeling small, it couldn't help but grow. A wishful thought that paints in pink with joy. As when they blew to help their senses flow, a perfect dream no person could destroy. So bright, the day was she and he the night. They saw with time their masks began to fade. So rough, not long, it took for hearts to fight. You see, the game of love was not well played. To water one another, now they care. If life without the other, they can't bear.
Okay. To conclude, if you could, if you guys want to come stand over here in front of the camera. You don't get eaten by bugs. So I think we get most of you in the shot. So we worked on 4 poems. Which poem of the ones that you read is your favorite? Of which type? Do you have a particular one that you like more than others? And if so, anyone want to share which one that is and why it is?
Because the sonnet
Okay.
is the one that is, it can be more deep than the other, because it is bigger, longer.
Okay, so you like it because it's longer, you can talk about an idea, express yourself deeply?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the sonnet is like the one in which you can express more things. Like you can explain even. It gives more space for you. But the other poems, the other forms are also, they have their special purposes and they're pretty, and they're beautiful ways of poetry as well.
Great. Anybody else have a particular favorite or want to share a particular idea of a poem that you wrote from maybe a personal experience? Anybody want to share? Or are we shy? You're not shy. You guys are talking all the time.
Well, I think that each one of us in the last one, which was the sonnet, we expressed something about our own experience, and we convert that experience in something that sounds like poetry. And I think that that is one of the reasons that it's like my favorite one, because here you have the opportunity to write in a different way, telling something of your own life.
Okay, great, thank you. Did anybody, or would anybody want to share like a personal experience that you wrote your poem about, whether it's the sonnet or any other poem? Any particular experience or feeling that you expressed? Yes, Sarah?
Well, Limerick, I wrote about music, and well, yeah, basically it gives me an identity, like literally, like how it says in the poem. So yes. Basically, that's it. I wrote about my passion I have towards music.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. Great. Anybody else?
Well, I decided, well, because if there we have four kinds of poems, and I decided to write one for each one of my sisters, one for my mother, and one for my boyfriend.
Okay. Excellent. Yes.
Also, on the same point, I noticed that almost all of us wrote either to our father or to our mother. I think it was because it was near Mother's Day, but I think we got kind of the inspiration about it, and I think it was a good outcome.
That's a good point. I didn't think about that. But it was around Mother's Day, right? When
It was around Mother's Day.
Okay. Did that have? Do you guys agree with that? Did Mother's Day have an effect on, or would you have chosen Mother regardless?
I saw that after the Mother's Day, we treated Danny, Ever, and I wrote about our mother. Yes, but after Mother's Day.
Okay, that's what Mother's Day.
They were still in the mood.
They're still in the mood.
It was like unconscious inspiration.
Right.
We didn't agree on that, but it still came out. Like
Right. Okay, good. Anybody else want to share personal experience from one of your poems that kind of motivated you to express yourself through your poem? Yes.
I had like with the sonnet. Well, most of the poems I wrote were about a relationship that I had with a 5-year-old relationship. So it's been hard for me to get over that. But writing this helped me a lot through it and to realize how I feel about that. With the sonnet, I think it's the one that represents better how I feel right now. So.
Good. Okay, great. Thank you. Thank you for sharing it. Great. Anybody else want to share? Yes.
Well, to me it was different than I think most of you because I didn't write about myself. It was just something that I thought and then I just wrote. But at first it was hard, but once I found the inspiration, it was all good.
Was there something in particular that inspired you at the moment? So maybe it wasn't an inspiration at the beginning, but then you felt like compelled to
Well,
finish through it.
I don't know what was it. I just started writing and then I couldn't stop.
Good job. Which one was difficult? Not necessarily the form, but just getting your thoughts into this structure, this poem structure. Was there one that was more difficult than the other? Yes.
Definitely, I think it was the sonnet because of the weak and strong stresses on the syllables.
Okay.
I had a hard time finding words that could fit in there and that still make sense with the poem. So it was more difficult for me.
Okay. Anybody else? Yes.
For me, it was very difficult, the first one, the limerick, because I didn't understand that you needed weak and strong syllables, and it was very hard for me. But later on the sonnet, it was easier.
Okay, great. Anybody else?
The cinquain.
Cinquain?
That one was harder for me.
Why was
because
it?
it was like 2 and then more and more and more and more. So it was like I thought of many things, but then they didn't fit. I think for me it's easier to write more than just a couple of letters.
So for you, the sonnet wasn't as difficult as trying to fit it into a very short syllable line or.
Yeah, the sonnet was easy. Like,
okay.
I wrote one and then I lost it, but then I started again, and it was easy, like fast.
Okay.
Just
yeah. Okay.
I mean, it
was easier.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Anybody else have anything else to share about your poems? Now, this group has a few of their classmates that aren't normally in the class. I don't know if you guys, hello, come on over. Do you guys have any comments about listening? Thank you for being here. This, I'm sure, means a lot to your classmates, right? That you have friends that are here to listen to your poems. Any comments from you guys as far as their performance? Yeah, feel free. You don't have to stand up. You don't have to. If you'd like to, but
yeah, you like to. No, I mean, I think that they were all great. Like, they did a great job. It was good, like, to see all the ideas and different ideas, different like angles and all that we presented. It was really nice to see, and I enjoyed it. They did a great job. Yes.
Anybody else? Yes.
Well, for me, this was a complete new experience because I haven't taken this course, so I realized that well, writing is a long process, and you made an excellent work. So, well, from my point of view, maybe as I have learned how to do the thing that you did, so. Yeah, you did an excellent work. It was so deep. Yeah,
it was deep. It was deep. I was blown away, really. I was blown away by the poems that you guys worked on. Just some of the thoughts that went into your expression. One of the main goals of this is for you guys to realize that sometimes when we learn like another language, it's like I draw a comparison to like when we learn bad words in another language. Yeah. So if I say a bad word in Spanish, for me, it's not as like strong as saying a bad word in English. And maybe, I don't know if that's happened to you, maybe saying a bad word in English is like, it's not that big of a deal. It's not like in Spanish, right? But one of the purposes for doing this type of writing, especially poem, is that these words have meanings, right? And hopefully through this experience, you've kind of felt this, right? These words, you have these lines, they have like an emotional component, right? It has an emotional feeling, especially when you link it to a personal experience, something that you really like. If it's music, if it's a relationship with your family, that you bring into these emotions into the words that you're using. So I know that I've stressed a lot about how to read the poem, but this is a writing class, and hopefully you have a bit of experience now looking at how these words that you put together in a different language actually has an emotional component. And when people listen to these, they're going to feel this emotion, right? And that was the whole point. You guys did a great job. It was very nice to work with you this semester and really listen to how you develop this. I know sometimes it's difficult, especially when we go into poetry, especially It's like, what is this? I don't know how to do this. What is it? But you guys really rose to the occasion. I liked how you worked together, collaborated together throughout the semester. It's been my pleasure. Hopefully you guys continue working this way. I'm sure you will throughout your career here at the BA. But as far as this recording, we'll go ahead and conclude the recording. I will make a video with the recordings, with your poetry readings, using the images that you shared. And hopefully, in fact, not hopefully, you'll upload to your blogs, your personal blogs, but hopefully you will feel proud of the 4 poems that you wrote, especially feeling proud that now you can share this with others. And hopefully you continue using your blog throughout your career. Anything that you create, whether it's in class or not, feel free to use those personal blogs to really show the information, the products, your efforts, your hard work that you're doing. Professionally speaking, so that this helps you later on when you try to get a job in school or whatever job you pursue. For the recording, I'll go ahead and conclude. Any final comments? No, you want to say bye to the? Bye. Okay. Thank you. All right.